This the real Born Housewives of Atlanta review. And child, the show was boring. It was boring. I mean, I laughed a couple times, but it was boring. It wasn't hitting on nothing. Um, it wasn't hitting on nothing. It was boring. So, you know, um, it was what it was. Anyway, like I said, it was boring. So this is the Real Housewives of Atlanta review, drama for your mama, episode. What episode is this? Episode 5, season 15. Time to let the show go. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend. Come on over to the channel. You will enjoy the content, hopefully. Anyway, um, yes, you got your alert. Yes, it's not giving. It's not giving anything. It's giving boring. So let me go ahead and put my excited face on and let's get through this for boring ass review of this boring ass Real Housewives of Atlanta episode 15, episode 5. I wish it was episode 15. Um Child. I mean, look, twin, we look, I'm gonna try, twin. I'm gonna try. All right, so um the show picks up with where Marlo was still kicking at the door with at Kenya's door. Kenya was pissed. Um, Marlo crazy. Courtney didn't get on my nerves this episode, and um, that's all I got. All right, thank y'all. No, I'm playing. All right, so the show starts off with Marlo. They let Marlo was kicking on Kenya's door. Kenya was pissed because Brooklyn was in the room sleeping. Marlo's going off, talking about you broke and you this and you that and all these things and um she walking off and she tried to slam the door on Monyetta because her and Monyetta start getting into it in the elevator and she tried to slam the door on Monyetta and Monyetta walks over and was like, no, she ain't not gonna do that to me. She not gonna do that to me. Oh no, did you see that? Oh no, I'm not gonna argue her because I'm classy. I'm classy. Marlo was like, dog, walk that bitch. Y'all. Oh, child. Anyway, you already know how I feel about Monyetta. Monyetta can go. Like I've said that plenty of times. Monyetta can go, and at this point, goddamn Marlo ass can go because I am over it. Monyetta, you are dry. You boring. You let Marlo punk you several times. Marlo was punking you to your face. You wasn't going to do nothing. So, but you keep being classy, sis. See how far that gets you. Um, Monyetta was like, you go low every single time. She's on the phone with Kenya. Kenya was like, I told you not to trust her. That's why I rolled my eyes at you. Monyetta was like, my superpower is kindness. At one point, she was like, nobody slams the door on me but God. Girl, what? Monyetta, what? Oh, Monyetta, that's why you. Child, y'all got this girl up here on talking about my superpower is kindness. Girl, what? Who says that? You in the middle of a goddamn argument and your words is my superpower is kindness. Girl, shut up. Um, right. Right. That goddamn you ain't Michelle Obama. My superpower is kindness. She slammed the door on your door. She trying to slam the door on your damn face. See what it is Monia, you punk. That's what it is, you punk, and Marlo will walk you. You know what it is about. You know what it is. And your girls wasn't there to protect you. So I'll save it for later on because Marlo ate Monyetta up. Y'all say what y'all want about Marlo. Marlo ate Monyetta up like it was nothing to it. Um, so who keeps hold on, y'all. Girl. Um, so what else happened? Kenya said she's pissed off with Sheree and Monyetta because they didn't stop Marlo. Those she's the closest to them. Okay. Um, so they get on the phone and pretty much Drew was like, hey, what's the plan? What we come down here for? And because Kenya had was like, I don't want those core people here, like mess up the time. And then, like I said, Sonya was asking her question, and then Sonya was pretty much like, what's the plan? What we come down here for? And then now, mind you, Sonya just trying to get some answers out of Kenya. Like she wasn't dragging it. She wasn't like she was just trying to figure out like, girl, we'll be down here. And I said last week that Kenya should have basically been like, hey, we going down here to Magic City Classic. I'm performing at the halftime show, y'all. Like that's all you had to tell them. Everything else could have been a surprise, but that's all they wanted to know was what they was in Birmingham for. Like that's all they wanted to know. So then she gonna tell my Sonya, oh well, you can just go. Sonya was like, oh, bye, deuces. You ain't gotta tell me 100. I've been put out of better places. Get the car ready. Yes, get the car. Thank you. I'm out. And I love it because I felt like maybe in the past Sonya would have been like, but why do I need to leave and this and that? Sonya was like, oh, I ain't gotta stay. Bye. Like, this how you gonna act, sis? I ain't got nothing for you. And if I was you, Sonya, I wouldn't have nothing to her until me and her had a conversation. Because sis, I was just trying to figure out what was going on. I didn't need your attitude. Okay? I didn't need your attitude and this and that. So yeah. So I'm actually happy that Monyetta. I'm actually happy that Sanya packed her bags up and left. You want to play with me? Oh, okay. Bye. Um, Marlo's outside with Courtney. They're talking. And then they come back inside, and Marlo crazy ass was going to send Kenya this message. You're a rude, selfish mother MFer. Seek help, you rude bitch. XOXO Marlo. And even Courtney was like, girl, don't post that. Like, don't post that. Um, they come back downstairs, and Sanya's out there. She's like, King, she said something, whatever. She got down her bags and was pretty much, she already said something to Kenya. Kenya was like, who's speaking? Sanya was like, "Oh, girl, you don't know my voice. Oh, okay, bye." Sanya got right in her car, went right back onto Atlanta. I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna tell y'all where I think Marlo really punked goddamn Monyetta to her face. So Monyetta sitting over in a chair, and Monyetta like, "Yeah, I ain't no killer, but don't push me, and I ain't this and I ain't that, and blah blah." Y'all, why did Marlo start busting out laughing in this girl damn face? She was laughing so hard in this girl damn face. I was like, and then Marietta kept saying something. She's like, she better not been talking to me. Marlo was standing right there. She was like, girl, Marlo was punking you, sis. You wasn't going to do nothing. It is what it is, Marietta. You wasn't going to do nothing. The only time you got a mouth is when your girls is around you. You really can't stand on your own. So for everybody that's online talking about Marietta she needs to be a housewife. No, she don't. Based off of these last 5 episodes she's been in, ain't nothing about her prove that she need to be a housewife. That's why she's a friend of the show. And I don't even think she should be that. I think she should be every once in a while you see her walk past the screen. Hey, yeah, the girl. And then you keep on going because you don't bring nothing to the show. Okay. In the damn confessional, Marlo gonna say, she kissed more ass than can you eat. I said, ooh, touche. Now that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Um, that was a good one. Honey, that was a good one. But Marietta, girl, you don't bring nothing to the show. So bye. You ain't nothing but a lap dog. So when Candy say jump, you say how high. So you don't do nothing. Um no, I didn't pay attention to saying his wig. Let me see if I got a picture. Let me see. I can't really tell what's wrong with it. Do I have a more clear picture? I don't have no clearer picture. I ain't got no clear picture. I thought this was kind of funny too. She was like, Sheree said, it's like playing rock, papers, and scissors and both rocks. I thought that was, I chuckled a little bit. What else happened? Drew off the hospital and Candy and Todd talk about their movie. It's the next day and it's 9 a.m. in the morning. Kenya tells production she can't shoot today. She calls 911. She's having a hard time breathing. She didn't know what was going on with her. Um, Sheree get all the girls together and pretty much tell everybody that Kenya's in the hospital. They FaceTime Kenya. She has a fever of 102. She's waiting for the IV. Monyetta starts to break down because she sees Kenya in the hospital. Her mom had passed in July, so she's still dealing with those issues. And then seeing Kenya in the hospital just, you know, um, made her emotional. Now let me tell y'all something. Ain't no way Marlo ass will be saying no prayer for me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Marlo would ever say a prayer for me. So Marlo acting like she care that Kenya is, laid up in the hospital and whatever, and all of these things, and it just hurts my heart. It just hurts my heart, and I'm just oh wow, it just hurts my heart. Let's pray for her. Let's pray for her, y'all. Let's pray for her. I'm thinking to myself, girl, you ain't praying over me. And you put some roots on me, or you put some damn witchcraft on me, and now Sabrina, the teenage witch at my door, and the girls from Charm at my door. You ain't doing that. No, 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 no. Keep your prayer to yourself. Marlo and Monyetta try to hug it out. Um, they all downstairs eating and things like this. Yeah, I did laugh. Sheree said, um, if this what Marlo's life coach is teaching her, she need her damn money back. That was funny to me. Here's the thing about the whole sympathy card. Because we know that these girls, this is a divided group. No matter what team you're on, you team Candy, you team Marlo, whatever team you're on, this is a divided group. So it's very difficult when things like this happen, because we know that it's not. We don't know if it's genuine or if it's not genuine, because nobody likes each other. See, back in the day, like if somebody was in the hospital, right, on old Atlanta, back in the day, if somebody was in the hospital, we would be like, okay, cool, because even though they would have arguments and stuff like that, everybody would film. I got an issue with you, you got an issue with me, we still gonna film. You got an issue with someone, we gonna film. They started doing this separate stuff. I don't want to film with this person. I don't want to film with that person. Blah 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 blah. Like, to me, it's like, you said everybody got a nay nay in them, and don't Marietta have a nay nay in them? Child, that damn white man ain't gonna do nothing for Marietta. So I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. She couldn't pray over me. It's as simple as that. Marlo, we don't mess with you. If I don't mess with you, please don't send no prayer for me. Keep it to yourself, and I will fight my way back to health. I'm good. I'm good. Um, I'm good. Um, so yeah, the ladies are back in Atlanta. Sheree, and that body, baby. Sheree was serving, and that Gucci jersey with them black pants, baby, and that hair. Sheree was serving. Kenya was looking good too, even though Kenya was sick. Kenya looked good too. So Brooklyn comes in, cute little scene. They talk about Sheree was like she don't condone, Marlo kicking on the door. Sheree had me cracking up though. I think she was funny in this episode. She was like, "Girl, guess what? I ain't telling nobody. I'm expecting." Kenya was like, "What?" So it was a good little laugh. It was something to brighten up the episode. But outside of that, child, this shit was boring as fuck. This shit was boring as fuck. Yeah, child, don't pray for me, child. Don't pray for me, Argentina. Don't pray for me, Argentina. Um, Sheree wear her own brands. What you talking about? Sheree wear She by Sheree. She only got but 5 things on the clothing line, but she wear her clothes. Um, she wear her clothes. She wore her matter of fact, she wore her outfit when she was in the lobby of the hotel. She wear her clothes. What else happened? Oh, God. Mama Joyce and Candy. Mama Joyce and Candy, they talking about Todd. She says Todd needs to lighten up. He can't take no joke. She says, I don't come over here because, I ain't got nothing nice to say to him. When I come over here, he always sleep. Um, he always in the back sleep. He don't take the trash out. He don't check the mailbox. He don't mow the lawn. He don't rake up the leaves. He don't brush the driveway. He don't change the brakes in the driveway. He ain't changing the oil in the driveway. Pretty much, Mama Joy saying Todd ain't no man. She's saying Todd a punk because he don't do nothing. All he do is sleep when she come over there. And she said there's so much negative energy. She don't come over there. And when they first got married, Todd was a humble little man. Now she say Todd is like George Jefferson because he full of himself. And she also said Candy was like, do you love your grandkids? And Joyce was like, yeah. Candy was like, well, when they see this on TV, they're gonna be like, why are you playing my dad like that? And she was like, oh, bitch, maybe Mama Joyce a mess. She said, oh, okay, girl, what I don't okay, whatever, girl. Okay. When Ace gets sick, he need to be taking the trash out. And she said, if you into that, you and your man going to the strip club and this and that, that's what you into it. Candy said they should go to counseling and talk about it and figure out how to get on one accord. Girl, we don't care. 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 We know Todd down there using up the money. That's why he acting like George Jefferson, child. I will say Todd has got more full of himself. The more he on this show, the more he full of himself. I will give her that. But Candy, your mama don't like him. She don't live with y'all. So give her a couple $100, couple $1,000, girl. Go on to the casino or do what old people do and get on my damn face and leave my damn relationship alone. Like, go on now. You said you could tell Candy don't fool with her mama like that. She ain't gonna condone her mama food. Yeah, Autumn. Yes, she twin. She condoning it because she still ain't pipe up. Look, this my relationship. You don't like it, stop coming around. We ain't going to no counseling. Stop coming around and stop making comments or I'm cutting you off. Candy. Look at y'all. Kenya, Sheree, and Drew all meet up. Drew ain't nothing but a liar. She got on the interview after her and Sheree had this conversation. She got on the interview and was pretty much like, yeah, Sheree came back and she took all our stuff back. Here's the thing, here's the thing, Drew, you gonna have to come with something else. If you want to beef with Sheree, I'm gonna need you to come with something else because you're using stuff that's tired, that's old. Okay, Sheree don't pay nobody. She took her She by Sheree back. Okay, girl. Now what? When Sheree say, "Girl, how come you always missing every other scene? Why you always getting your leg broken? Why you always sick?" Pretty much, Drew lied because it was a bag that she wanted, but the bag was not for sale. Sheree doesn't have bags. It was her own personal bag that had her stuff in it, and it was not supposed to come out on um the thing. And here's my thing. This is why I know Drew was lying because I can promise you everybody else would have said Sheree took her stuff back. And think about it. Her and Candy beefing right now. Candy would have said, "Oh yeah, she took her stuff back." So Drew, girl, you a liar. You're a liar. Like, why are you on the show? You're a liar. Like, you trying to come for Sheree. Sheree ain't minding her business. And she took her stuff back. I'm going to give y'all the realty. She took her stuff back. No, the realty is why you and Ralph getting a divorce. Let's focus on the realty. Why Ralph keep knocking you upside your head, allegedly. Are Ralph and Courtney really cousins? Because I seen that clip when he hugged her and his hand swiped the small of her back. And then they bring up Drew and Marlo issue, child. And that was the end of the episode. They showed some previews for next week where it looked like Candy was going off on Marlo, but Marlo was going off on her. And uh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that, but I didn't hear that. Hey, Drew's a liar. Like the y'all. Let me say this, and I'm getting up off of here. I try not to be biased on this channel. I try to make sure everybody gets an equal read. The problem that I have is that everybody's saying that I've been looking online and other YouTube channels, and people are saying, "Oh, the show ratings are bad because of Marlo." No, the show ratings are bad overall. Housewives is not interesting the way that it used to be. There's no star power on Housewives of Atlanta anymore. There's no star power. It's the same storylines. We know that Drew and Ralph are faking it. We know Sheree is doing whatever with her money or not, or don't have no money, whatever. We not interested. Kenya not talking about nothing. Kenya not talking about anything outside of her business. We don't want to keep like. Here's the thing. We don't want to keep hearing about your business. You need to mix it up. You can talk about Kenya hair care and what's going on with you and your divorce and you dating. You're not really doing that. Candy, girl, we so goddamn tired of hearing about you and Mama Joyce and Todd not getting along. We don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit is played out. Saying your girl, you born. I'm sorry. Saying you born, girl. It's just you born. You born. It's okay, but you're born. You're not bringing them to the show. So what people need to understand is Kenya and Candy cannot hold the show on their own. So I'm gonna need everybody to stop acting like, oh well, Marlo's the reason the ratings are down. Marlo ain't the damn reason the ratings are down. Actually, Marlo and in all honesty, Marlo the only one that's working. Marlo the only one going making people try to work. Because if it wasn't for Marlo, what would people be arguing about? Like if we really sit down and think about, we 5 episodes in. If Marlo was not on the show, what would they be arguing about? I'm not saying she's helping the show. What I'm saying is she's making them work. I'm not saying she's helping the show. Marlo batshit crazy, but I'm just saying people are acting like, oh, Marlo is the reason why this show has gone downhill. No, she's not the reason why the show. All of them are the reason why the show has gone downhill. They're not talking about anything. Nobody is talking about anything. All of them as a collective are bringing the show down. They are not bringing all. Nobody is bringing any drama. Oh, they talk about their real life. We already know that Mama Joyce don't fuck with Todd. We've been knowing that for 10 years now. You see, they did a flashback 10 years ago, and she was still sitting there with that same wig on. So the other problem is these girls are making so much money that nobody's willing to work anymore. Remember, in the first couple, I think up until like season 9 or season 10, they were working. They were working. So it's now they got so much money, and everybody like, oh, well, well, Kenya's this and Kenya's that and Candy's this and Candy's that. Boring. Candy and Candy are born. Sheree born. Marlo born. Drew Sanya born. Drew is a liar. She bring nothing but confusion and lie to the shows. We are good. It's simple as that. So my whole thing is this. I don't give a damn what nobody say. This is my channel. I'm gonna say what I want. Bring Kim back. Bring Portia back. And get us some new girls up on there. Get us some new girls up on there. Outside, because other than that, you will end up just like New York, where nobody's gonna be interested, and you gonna have to put the show on pause. Because that's what you had to do for New York. Nobody was interested in anything that was going on for New York, and you had to put the show on pause. So, you know, um, And I'm all for people, getting second seasons and doing this and doing that, but saying you don't need no third season. Uh, Drew didn't need no second season. Um, right. They got rid of all the stars. There's no star power. Everybody love to talk shit about Portia. Portia had the biggest goddamn come up on the show. Portia had the biggest come up on the show. So I'm just like, there's no star power. Everybody either waiting for Married to Medicine to come back, Potomac to come back, or Beverly Hills to come back. Nobody's really interested in Atlanta. And I don't want to hear, oh, well, the ratings were down because it was a holiday. No, the ratings were down because it was a boring ass show. It was a boring show. It's a boring show. Everybody got an excuse. Oh, well, Atlanta does better in the fall. Atlanta's boring. Spring, what's your race say? Spring, summer, fall. Atlanta is boring. Atlanta's boring. Okay. Now this season is better than last season, but the bar is low. So, um, so you know what I'm saying? Like you said, why Kim? Here's why I said Kim. Kim is the only one right now who has real life drama going on. And I know people talking about, well, Kim, she didn't want to go on trips with each other. She didn't want to do this and she didn't want to do that. How many seasons was that? That was like season 5, season 6. We in season 15. How many years ago was that? And she had a new low. If she, you know what I'm saying? Like she wants to be back on the show, put her ass back on the show. You said Kim capitalized off the brown girls. Then she wanted no staff. Then she wanted no staff to represent what? Kim capitalized off the brown girls. Then she wanted no staff that represent the real housewife culture. I don't know what you mean by that. She didn't capitalize off the brown girls. Kim was on the show since day one. Nene pitched Kim for the show. I don't like. I don't. I don't know what that means. Nene was like, Kim was great for the show. I've always been a Kim fan. I don't think Kim is racist. Racist. I just think Kim ignorant. I don't think she racist. Kim don't bother me. Kim is a typical housewife. She quirky. She gonna say whatever she want to say, and she is what it is. And at the end of the day, there's nobody to really go back and forth with a Kenya. Candy can't read nobody. Candy really not good at arguing. So there's really nobody to go back and forth. Marlo goddamn tongue too thick for you to understand what she's saying when she do be trying to go back and forth with somebody. You can't understand shit Marlo be saying. She was in the confessional. I was like, girl, what she say? But we need to, like, if y'all want, because everybody let's say, well, King is this and King is that. King is this and King is that. Well, we need somebody gonna go toe to toe with King. I didn't say Sheree. I didn't say Kim was going to win, but Kim ain't got no problem going back and forth with King. We need girls who don't have a problem going back and forth with King. And then the other issue was that I had what Kenya was. You had an issue with Courtney, but you don't even know Courtney. Let Candy have her issue with Courtney, and you have an issue with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's too much. Like, it's just. You said Kim talked crazy to Sweetie got staff that were no longer. I mean, but that's the past though. Like we can't be stuck on the past because they all was talking crazy. All their ass is talking crazy. If they can keep putting Don Juan ass up on TV, they can put Kim up on TV. I don't know. I know it's more interesting than what's going on. I know it's more. I know it's more interesting than what's going on right now at Housewives. I can tell you that. You said it's divided. Yeah, like it's not. It's not fun anymore, and that's not just Marlo's fault. It's all of their faults. Like I need people to like stop being so biased. This reality show that we are not making that kind of money they're making. So the show is born. Hopefully, when Cynthia show up, maybe something to happen. But outside of that, they need a shake up. Even if they don't bring Kim back, they need a whole shake up. And I'm talking about everybody can go. And as much as I love Sheree, everybody can go. Candy, my girl, but I've been said it was time for Candy to wrap it up. I think this should be Candy last season. Candy ain't bringing shit to the table. Nothing. And then she get on her speak on it. She talk more shit on speak on it than she do on the actual show. So, and also Candy real big talk, but I don't see her ass as being big talk when she was down there with Meatball and them. Right. Right. You said I don't want Kim back ever. Listen, I want Kim back. I'm trying to spice the show up. I'm trying to get the show some ratings. We gonna have to throw something out there and see what stick, because this current cast, it ain't sticking. It ain't working and it ain't sticking. So um but the fact that I just said waiting for Cynthia to come back on TV to see what Cynthia gonna give, that lets you know that we are in trouble. Like my twin said, we are in trouble. We waiting on Cynthia to give us something. Um um she wasn't talking big shit with B-ball and them. I can say that. That's it, y'all. I mean, the show was what it was, child. It was a show. It wasn't hitting on nothing, but it was a show. Um, it was it was a show because who else is King you gonna argue with? Just get a new cast. Get some girls who ain't scared to go there. Just get some new cast members. That's all. Get some new cast members. But that was my review, y'all. Marlo down there putting roots on Kenya. It is what it is. Anyway, y'all, you said you did good. Thank you, thank you, twin. Cause child, whoo, I need that now. Now, I need a paycheck because I just did all the work for their asses. So no. Do you think they should be in Claudia back? Absolutely not. No, Claudia. No, Claudia is nothing but a no. Only person they should bring back outside of Kim should be Shamari. And you know, if Nene at Bravo can get it right, then Nene. But outside of that, it ain't nobody that should come back. Um, so yeah, child, that's that. Anyway, y'all, that's my time. I ain't got no more time. I ain't about to bore myself no more. I'm gonna go see what they done. I'm gonna go see what they doing down here at the summer house. Make my way on up to the Martha's Vineyard, and I will talk to y'all probably Tuesday when I put my review up for Summer House. Yeah. Anyway, tell me how y'all feel, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good week. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Have a good week coming up, and be safe in them streets. And let's watch something else that's going to entertain us more than Housewives. Anyway, you said what's my Cash App? What is my Cash App? Let me see. Y'all know I'll be asking for the. Thank you, twin. I'll be begging for the Cash App, child, like Kim, child. But all this work I just did, child. Andy need to send me a damn check. I could tell you how to fix Housewives real quick. I could tell you how to fix Housewives. Let me spell it right. Yeah, so that's my review, y'all. I did as much as I could do tonight, child. I gotta, woo. They gonna fix this because we can't do this for what 20 more. How many episodes? They probably got about 20 episodes. We can't do this for 20 more weeks. We can't do this for 20 more weeks. We can't do this for 20 more weeks. If they ain't got it right by week 10, I'm out. Anyway, y'all have a good week. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.